Hi, welcome back. In this video, we're going to introduce a concept called events. So basically, events are things that happen while you interact with an application. All right, so when the application loads, well, that's an onload event. When you click on an element, that's an onClick event. When you type in an element, like an input, that is an onChange event. So to find the events, all you need to do is to go to the Events tab on the top right section of the page. So now, what do you do with events? So usually with events, you can ignore them, but you can also use them to carry out an action post-event. So for example, when a button is clicked, you could say, well, when this button is clicked, I want to do this. Or when a user, let's say in this example of an input, types, I want to run this function that's going to take that input and then do something with it. So simply put, events are what happens when you interact with an element. And we do provide all the events that will be associated with every given element. And it's up to you to basically connect a function to the event and basically execute whatever logic that you would like to execute whenever this event is triggered. So in this case, we're looking at an input event. As you can see, it has an onChange, an onFocus, onBlur, right? And this is because this is an input event, right? When you type, the onChange triggers. When you click into it, the onFocus triggers. And when you click out of it, the onBlur triggers. So in this platform, elements are going to have events that will be associated with those elements, especially if those elements are your native HTML elements. Now, you might be dealing with some very custom components that are not necessarily HTML, in the sense that it's not native. Maybe it's like a third-party component. For example, I'm just going to drag in the map box map, if I can find it. Okay, let's see. It's here somewhere, I promise. There it is. All right. I'm just going to drag the map box, right? I don't have an access token, but that's not the point of this video. So with the map box, as you can see, you're going to see things like box zoom cancel, box zoom end, box zoom start, right? You're going to see things like context menu event, data loading, right? Drag end. And these are basically events that are native to this library. So it's the Mapbox library. So in this platform, with certain elements that are not your traditional HTML native elements, they will come with their own sets of custom events. All you need to do is basically just look into the description and it will let you know if there are any custom parameters that are needed in this event for it to run properly. All right, so that's it from events. In the next video, we're going to be playing around with a simple use case using events. But simply put, events are basically things that happen when you interact with elements. And on this platform, we expose all the events from every single type of interaction you can have with an element. And we give you the ability to attach logic, right, and run it whenever a set event triggers. All right, that is it for this video. See you in the next one.